Good morning. The old Fisherman back with you again. Hey, low 30s, wind blowing, Wednesday, and we crappie fishing. And I dropped down just to see what would happen. You ain't gonna believe what I just caught. You ain't gonna believe what I just caught. Look at the size of that crappie. Look at that. I dropped it down. Water temperature is 54 degrees. I dropped it down without turning on the camera again, and guess what? A Monticello slab on a little crappie jig. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. And it is cold, cold, cold. And I said, you know, I'm gonna try it like an idiot. I'm crazy, I know I'm crazy. You people probably think I'm crazy, but hey, we're crappie fishing again. And we just caught a slab crappie, no doubt. A slab crappie on my little honey hole. Hey, I didn't think I was gonna get a bite. It's windy, it's cold, and I couldn't stand it like the crazy man I am. What I do? I go fishing. And guess what? Look at that. A Monticello slab crappie already this morning. That crappie is 1.5 pounds or better. I can't believe it. It happened, and I can't believe it. Don't fishermen can't even believe it. I was just saying to myself, I must be crazy. Wind's whipping. You can see it whipping. It's probably blowing through the camera. And I dropped down there, and boom, there he was. Oh my goodness. I was just saying, I started in the middle out there. I ain't gonna bite. Didn't see no fish. I said, well, doggone, I figured they was gonna be out in the middle, 25 foot, cold as it is, water temperatures drop. And what did I do? I said, well, let's go into the old turn on the creek. Well, the old turn on the creek, and as soon as I pulled over that turn, I seen one, and as soon as I twisted, boom. And there he was, another Monticello slab on a freezing cold day that nobody in their right mind would be out here, but the old fisherman is here. I tell you, sometimes you just got to make yourself do things. You know, you don't wanna, but you get that little voice saying, you know something, they might be biting. Hey, ain't got nothing else to do. I'll sit around and look at TV. So what did I do? I hooked up the boat. I hooked up the boat, and lo and behold, we gone fishing on a freezing. It was like 27 this morning. And it's probably not above freezing now. So, and we fishing. I tell you what, sometimes I embarrass myself doing things I do. But what can you say? You just got the drive. I got that fishing drive, and I can't help it. I don't know. The good Lord put it in me, and I guess I'm sticking with it. So, as long as I can go, I'm gonna go fishing. As long as I can get these old boons out of bed and get them in the truck and drive over here, I'm gonna go. I'm a fighter, and I'll always be a fighter. And you got to be a fighter to do this. You can't be no wussy. You got to be a fighter to do this. You got to have mind control. It takes mind control, people, to do what I'm doing here. That one right there, to hit it right there, sure as the world. And I got another one. Another Monticello crappie, as sure as the world that quick. In the cold weather, nobody else would go fishing. And guess what? Another Monticello slab crappie. Oh my goodness, people. This is going to be better than good. Oh, I put a little jig on. I bought one yesterday. I went to the store yesterday, and I said, you know, I used to use them Challenger jigs. I told y'all about a Challenger jig. Well, I found the imitation of a Challenger jig yesterday, and I said, you know what? I'm going to buy that old Challenger jig. I used to catch so many on. Look what he bit. The Challenger. It ain't Challenger anymore. I forget the name. I got to get the name and tell you, but it's a split tail, a little split tail jig. See that? Got two little tails. I used to catch them on that thing. Unbelievable. That was one of the best crappie jigs that ever made for yo-yoing up and down. And guess what, people? We just caught 2 crappies, and it's freezing, freezing cold. The sun's shining out. It looks like it's warm, but believe you me, it ain't warm. Huh. Oh my. Huh. You got to love it. You got to love it to be out here, and then you got to love it when you catch them. Man alive. And I wasn't even jiggling that thing. I just laid that jig out there in the rod holder and they took it. I looked up in the rod and said, "Thoop." Well, guess what? I jerked, and guess what? I got another Monticello crappie. A slab. Whoo! I'm wired up. I'm warming up already. It's cold and I'm getting warm. I can't take this. It's so wonderful. I can't even believe it. Huh. Probably won't catch nothing, but let me tell you, we just caught two. House, Swanee to goodness. My mama used to say that. That's why I say that. Swanee to goodness. I pick up a lot of my language from my old time. My mama, she has some sayings here, and that's where I get my language from. Y'all think I'm illiterate, but I'm not that illiterate. I picked up that as a child, and it's sticking with me. So, you know, I carried it on as my mama's talking. And that's the way we talked back then, and that's the way I learned how to talk. So I know y'all making fun of my language, but hey, it's just what it is. I can't change it. I know better, but I can't change it. It sticks with me. So, but I'm tell you right now, that was a good start. And I was thinking, I ain't gonna catch a fish. And lo and behold, I done caught two. I done caught two Monticello. I'm telling you right now, this little creek turn right here with the log laying down there, it ain't even nothing there. I need the next year on the other side of that creek turn, put me a little brush out or something, or a couple little logs on the other end, because it ain't many places like that. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of places, I don't know where they at. This one little spot right here produces a lot of crappie. That's not fast, hey, but it holds a couple nice crappies in here. And we just caught two. It probably scared them all out now. But I don't know, on a day like this with the wind whipping, it might not. Hey, it might not scare them out. So we might be in good shape. I don't know. All I know is I'm pulling back up here, trying to, because the wind's holding me back. That wind's supposed to be 15 miles an hour today, and it's not supposed to be, I don't know if it's supposed to get out to 30s, maybe the 40s. But right now, you know, with the sun shining there, it ain't so bad. Cloudy weather and cold and windy, I can't stand it. But as long as I got a little sun shining on me, it makes me feel like I'm by a heater, I guess. I don't know. All I know is I'm having a good time and loving life on Monticello Lake when the weather's too cold to love life. I'm putting all that weather in the back of my mind. I'm trying not to think and focus on these crappies that I might catch. And that's what we do. Anytime you're in a bad situation, you got to make your mind make it better, to make the situation better. You can't just think about how bad it is and dwell on how bad it is. Any people's going through a hard time, you think about the positive. Don't think about what's happening. Think about what can be, and it'll be better. You can't sit there and dwell over bad things. It'll make it worse. So you people out there having a hard time struggling with life, hey, try to make a plan and try to make your life better. Instead of worrying about how bad it is, try to make that plan, look into the future and make it better. And that's the way I'm doing out here. Hey, I was depressed when I got here. I didn't see any fish. I went all through here. I didn't see any fish. I said, you know what? They ain't here. I done wasted a trip. I done come all the way 25 miles one way from my house. And I done wasted a trip. But right now, if I don't catch another fish, I caught two. So it ain't wasted. And it made me know that I can do it. And if I wouldn't have tried, if I'd have sat at the house, then my mind would have said, you know, I wonder if they bit. But now I ain't got to wonder. I went ahead and put the effort to get over here in this cold weather. Nobody else would do. And I'm fishing. And now I ain't got to wonder. So with a question mark in my mind, did I mess up? Or did I didn't go. I wonder if they was biting. So now, hey, I'm answering my question. A couple was biting. A couple bit. Hey, and we might catch a couple more. So we're going to try to make a small clip, because I'm going to tell y'all folks one thing. And I got to say this. I let a man talk me out of going out off a Time Warner cable to AT&T, and love the TV AT&T though. Don't have a problem with that. My problem is my internet speed is so slow uploading, it takes 5 hours to upload a 20-minute video, and 4 to 5 hours. I'll make that up because you know it varies. It varies. So I have already committed doing something here that I might have messed up. So now my videos is going to be harder to upload. And I wasn't even thinking about all that when I changed over. I was trying to save $1. And I was getting like 5 megs uploading. Now I'm getting like 1 meg uploading. So you people that's on Time Warner and you wanting to change over, unless you close to the fiber optic line that they got along the highway, you better not unless you don't upload. Now I upload. Now the normal downloading speed is about 28 megs, something or less. That ain't so bad. Now, you know, I'm learning about all this meg stuff. I'm an electrician, but I don't know a thing about megs and computers and all that. So, but anyhow, I'm having a hard time. It takes all night to upload a video. I mean, I put one on at 4 o'clock yesterday, and you seen one come on yesterday. This is Wednesday. That was Tuesday night, and it was like 8:30 or so before it even uploaded. And it wasn't, of course, that was about a 30-minute video. Well, you people are thinking about changing over. You better make sure what your speed's going to be on your computer if you do any uploading. I don't guess it would hurt if I didn't do uploading. It wouldn't be so bad. I do like the TV, though. The TV's nice. And the price is a little bit better right now because you know how that is. Once you get in there, they go up. But you people thinking about that, you better listen to old Fisherman and make sure you got all your ducks in a row. Don't do like the old Fisherman say, yeah, I think I'll do it. Well, I'm paying the price. I'm paying the price because once they put it in, they don't come take it back out if it don't work. They're going to charge you to do all that. So you're hooked. They got you by a hook. They got you like the old fisherman gets these fish by the hook. So now if I back out, I got a problem. It's going to cost me money to take it out. It's going to cost me for installation. Oh, what a mess I got myself into. But anyhow, hey, I'm learning now that some kind of file you can put your uploads in and shrink them down, so they say. I don't know all the language. And maybe I can get that and help me out with my uploading. But if y'all ain't got any, if any of y'all out there know anything that I can do, how about emailing me through my fishing show and let me know what I can do. I got to figure it out. The old people like me don't know how to figure a lot of that kind of stuff out. Hey, I'm simple. I don't know all this technology. All I do know is it takes a long time to upload a video now for y'all. So I'm going to have to change my status. I'm going to have to do it at night while I'm sleeping, I guess. I can't sit around all night waiting on a video to upload. So anyhow, that's my beef for today. Don't change to AT&T unless you know you get fast service. And like I say, ordinary service is probably okay. And I don't download movies and stuff like that. I don't do all that. But Time Warner keeps going up with the prices. So, hey, trying to find a better deal. And now the Spectrum tells me, I even call them, they tell me that the new package I get, the internet speed is going to be slower than what I had. So they cutting back on the internet speed. So, you know, I'm kind of hooked now. I just got to figure out a better way to get these files and shrink them down and do it like that. And that's going to cost me more money. But hey, I'm working hard to try to keep y'all these videos. I'll tell you that right now. But it ain't easy. All right, I need to focus. I've lost my focus, I've lost my spot, and I ain't on the right hole. Let me tell you about these crappies. If you don't put this thing exactly where they at, you will not catch them. I don't care how good a fisherman you are. If you don't have the boat control skills, you will not catch them. Unless you're lucky. That's all I got to say.